All right, Bridges families. Hi, I'm going to show you a video about VPMTS, which stands for Visual Perception Matching to Sample. So basically that just means we're working on matching. This video is going to talk about matching object to object, so identical objects. So first you're gonna make sure you have sets of objects. Like here, I'm gonna set out I have a set of shoes that are the same, a set of cups that are the same, a set of forks, a set of napkins, a set of blocks, and a set of identical socks. So first you're just going to make sure that you have some things in your house that you have two of. Then you're going to look at your teacher's instructions and see what sample size your student is working on. So some students might be working in a field of 2, a field of 3, or maybe a field of 6, or even some kids up to a field of 10. So first you're going to need to find that many objects. First I'll model what it looks like to have a field of 3. So I'm going to put out 3 objects, a cup, a fork, and a napkin. You'll set them in front of the learner in a nice straight line, maybe at the table. Make sure that they're looking, and when they're ready, you're going to hand them the item that they're working on and just say match, and you can guide their hand down to match it. If your learner needs hand over hand, you'll simply take their hand and start to put it towards the correct answer. If your learner doesn't necessarily need hand over hand, you might say match and just point to the right answer so that they can put it down next to the right answer with just a gesture, a point to the right one. When they're done with that one, maybe you mix up the order, and then you'll get the next item, say match, maybe you point, maybe you do hand over hand, maybe they do it by themselves. If your learner makes an error, so say I hand them the fork, I say, all right, time to match, and before I have a chance to do hand over hand or to point, they put it on the wrong one, you're going to do an error correction. What that means is you're going to start over, you're going to mix up the field again. This time you'll say match and directly go to hand over hand and help them find the right answer. That way that they are learning that this is the correct answer. You might do it one more time. Say match, directly hand over hand to make sure they're getting the right answer. What this might look like for some learners is maybe you give them the napkin, you say match, you do hand over hand, they get it, and you say, yay, awesome job. You get a token for your token board. And right away, you can give them a token for their token board. Maybe your learner's working for Tickles. Maybe they do a match. You say, all right, time to match. They do it independently, and they earn a few seconds watching their iPad. So every learner is different. You can check in with your teacher to see how often your child should be getting a reinforcer. Maybe it's after every trial. Maybe it's after every 2 or 3 trials. Maybe it's after they earn all 10 tokens on their token board if they're a student that works with a token board. So this is matching in a field of 3. Maybe you have matching in a field of 6. And with this, you're going to do it the exact same way. You hand them their object, say match, maybe you point. Maybe you mix up the field size, the field order. Say match, maybe they do that one independently. Awesome job, great matching. Match, maybe that one gets a gesture. And that's how we do matching object to object.